You've described Suzanne Collins' trilogy as important. What was it about her novel of The Hunger Games that really sparked your obvious passion for the material?
I think they are important for our generation to read, because we have a generation that's, and I'm completely included in this, it's obsessed with reality television and uses other people's tragedy for entertainment and are constantly desensitized to the shock factor. And we live in a world where governments take control of their people by separating them and keeping them weak and hungry so that they're not strong enough to fight back.
There's a lot in there, isn't there?
I know. I could
meaty.
actually make, because I say it in every interview, I could actually just print it out on a T-shirt, and then when the question comes, just go.
And where is your character Katniss Everdeen in her life when we first meet her in the film, and how does she end up being a tribute in The Hunger Games?
She's just a young girl who lives in her district, in District 12, which is kind of a poor district, but she's got a simple life, but she's happy with her life, and she's a hunter, and she loves her family, and then she has to go to the reaping with her sister, and then her younger sister is chosen for the games, so Katniss, my character, goes in her little sister's place.
And she's an utterly engaging, fascinating character, isn't she, Katniss? What do you particularly admire about her?
I like that she's a hero who didn't set out to be a hero, that didn't mean to be a hero, and that she's kind of a warrior and a futuristic Joan of Arc, and she's a symbol for freedom and revolt and hope.
I mean, really, the stakes couldn't be higher for Katniss, could they, in the film? But
yeah.
How challenging was it for you physically and emotionally at times, I imagine, as well?
Physically, it was very challenging. It was a really fun shoot. So emotionally, there was never really an emotionally challenging part of the shoot. It was mostly just dealing with the elements, the heat and the humidity and the rain and the spiders and the snakes and the bears.
And how grueling was that sort of training and the exercise regime before you actually shot the film?
Yeah, I had about 6 weeks of training, and it was like free running training, running, track, climbing. I said running like 3 times. Climbing, hand-to-hand combat, yoga, archery.
Wow, quite a combination. And the film boasts an incredible cast, doesn't it? Let's start with Josh Hutcherson as Peter and Liam Hemsworth as Gale. And as a fan of the book yourself, what did you sort of make of their take on the characters, and what were they like as scene partners?
Absolute perfection. I mean, working with them was amazing, and as far, like when you're working with somebody, you're not really paying attention, like because you're working. You're not like looking at them, going like, "Are you acting well in this?" And in seeing the movie, I just recently saw it, and they were so good. You believe them, and you fall in love with both of them, and they're just tremendous in the movie.
And a lot of fun to have around.
And
I'm
a lot
sure.
of fun,
Yeah.
yes.
And what contact did you have with Suzanne Collins when you were making the film or preparing to play Katniss?
Well, we spoke on the phone when I first said yes to the movies, and then she came on set, and we talked a little bit then.
And how about your director, Gary Ross, who brought us Pleasantville, of course, and wrote
Yes.
Big? What did you particularly enjoy about working with him?
Everything. He's such a wonderful person. I mean, he's a brilliant director and writer and everything, and he's technical, but he's also can emotionally communicate with actors, and but he's a great guy.
And a lot of time, of course, is spent in the film getting Katniss's image just right to be kind of presented to the world of Panem. But how important is sort of your own image and selecting outfits for the red carpet and that kind of thing? How involved are you in that?
I don't ever have to wear something I don't like. There are some things that I like that I can't wear. There's a whole political thing behind wearing stuff because you want to wear this designer because of this and that I would have never understood. And then there's this whole, like, you go into making movies and you just think, oh, that's what I do. I just make movies. And then all of a sudden it's like half of your job is traveling around the world and trying to get people to like you, which is odd.
Not hard work, though, for you, I'm sure.
Very hard. You'd be shocked.
And I like the jacket you're wearing today, by the way.
Oh,
That's
well,
great.
thank you.
Jennifer Lawrence, thanks very much, and
Thank
may the odds
you.
be ever in your favour.